So I've been placing around some of the major roads today, and then figured, okay, I need to do some, what you say, fictional road, because yeah, there will be area of operation down here, area of operation down here. There are bridges here, but I only have like this part, so I have to create some fictional bridges. And how do I create bridges? Well, you can place bridges manually, but I wanted to do it more automatically, figuring you can use the ready-made generators somehow and replace all the stuff. And these are two of them that I've just testing out. There's a polyline 2 points, and there's a spline with 3 points, one above. So it's arched and also crooked. Quite long, so then it's easier probably. It's kind of fucked up when you try to place stuff inside, but yeah. So this is a polyline. This is a spline with some arcs to go above and crooked. That means you can go with a boat underneath. It's, for example, so, how did I do this? Yes. We'll start with the easy one. If I find it. That's the one. Just a regular polyline. Snapped onto ground. 2 points. Then I took a concrete wall generator. WG concrete wall 01. What I did in the concrete wall was, you will see all the stuff here. So replacing all of the objects with the bridge type I want. I have the same on everyone. I believe you can do specific if you make your own concrete wall, etc. I made I tried also a submarine cable generator. It works also, of course. It was actually simpler than this concrete wall, but both did the same work. What you have to do is to do some padding so you get them in a nice line. They don't. I thought they would glitch with the graphics, etc., but they didn't. At least not on this one. And you have to do some padding and check so it gets as you want it. Then on the one that is crooked, I have 3 points. One here, one there, and one here, which is both up and to the side. What will happen when you do that is that the objects it spawns with all the padding, etc., etc., is the same thing here. Actually, I just copied the entire thing from this and pasted it here. Is that it will get the angle horizontal to ground. But you can change this angle, of course, on every object here. If I just here rotate, if I just take this one, which is the last one here, I can rotate this however I want. You can do multiple at the same time, or you can just do one and one and just go into the detail and see that it's good. For example, this one is oh, wrong one. This one is very hard because it's yeah, but you can do it with the angle here, of course. Oh, that might be even better actually. Yeah, that's more smooth to use than the anchor. And then you just have to do it. Let's see here. So that one is pretty dope. So yeah. So if you go back into padding as such, I'll use the polyline generator. And then I will also remove these single ones here. So what does padding do? First of all, you don't have to enable all the objects. So now it's just using the spawning the objects that is in the global wall group, which is this. In here, then you can just, for example, now it's only using the global, so you can do the. Oh Jesus Christ, that is horseshit. And well, just try it out, you know. Sadly, you can't delete this already made one, so, but you might be able to. Nope. Sometimes the generators are a bit weird. Let's do a regeneration. No, nothing happens. Okay. Not enabled, not enabled, not enabled. Oh yeah, here you go. There you go. And the last object, as you see, this stuff will fuck up. Now it started to create it. Yeah. Sometimes the generators are a bit weird. So let's add them back in. I believe this is the stuff I had. And label that object. and then enable mid object. So it's not so easy to understand how it's used when you don't have the same stuff. Like now I might be able to do what I actually want. Yeah, kind of. So I've been working on putting roads on the map today, just some of the major roads. So I use a lot of spline points because I'm using the roads to generate height map from them. So I then can use them to increase the detailing of my height because the height map was not that great either. It's yeah, it works, but yeah. Something I have to do on my map because I've lowered my terrain by 4 points, 4 meters, is that when I use the height adjustment, as you see, it's not on the road. That's because my terrain is lowered 4 meters. So I have to raise my spline 4 meters for it to be on the actual terrain physical ground. I will show you by doing another road. Let's do some small. I just did this, but I missed that I had my microphone off. So let's just do our road here. This one is hard to see, but I don't care. You can see on the Google how it looks. It's okay. It's a total. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So do a spline, snap the terrain just as normal. I will start here. I hate this thing. It's very bad. Something like that, that and that and that and that and that and that. This area is quite empty, or not empty. What do you say? And 1, 2, 3, and then we will do is closed on it somehow. Just go into the detail here and see that it looks okay here. I want to be able to see that, but I know you can do that. See this here also. But let's do this is asphalt. Generator, road, asphalt. I'll take this. So now when I do this, as you see, it will become lower in the ground. So what I have to do on all my roads is that I have to, as well, I'll go do this, is that I have to raise my entire spline 4 meters. Then it will be raised accordingly. So, and then you have, why is this not looping? have to go into road entity, what I know, and then force full length, and there you go. It's a close spline on here also. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, so stupid. But now, yeah, as you saw now, I have snap to train. As soon as I do something like this, it will fuck up. So what I have to do is unsnap, then I can move it freely. That's not how it's supposed to be, but yeah, it will work for me for this show. So that's what I've been working on. So, oh, for some reason that is there. I've been trying to get this shit off from the map. The Satmap bleed. It's a horrible thing that should not be there. So you can work with that in multiple ways. For example, you can make your own terrain textures. I'll just show which one this is. This is mountain grass, this original, where you can change the Satmap blend. So you don't have any Satmap through, and then you have to also change your plant material. So the Satmap doesn't bleed into the grass. Let's see, a Satmap lerp 0. Then you will have basically the same result. But this means you need to make your own stuff for for the textures, which I have anyway, so I can change that in there. However, I'm changing my Satmap instead. Let's see if I still have. I used Mr. Till's seamless Satmap tool. There is a YouTube for it somewhere. That he is a good video from it. I did the export and everything for it, and now if I have to close off this, no, I don't want to save. No, I don't want to save. However, it's still unchanged, so I'll just reload the map. There we go. So instead, I used his tool to create the Satmap, which I have here somewhere. I guess this is the one. Not in linear with this one. And voila! You get the same result as if you would remove. And then you don't have to change the default textures and any textures. You don't have to go in every texture and change. And it looks pretty dope, I would say. However, this one will only be for this satellite map. I won't use it for the map entity, for example. the map entity will be will be either the actual Satmap, which I think I have active now on the map. Yes, I do. Looking like this. Or I have done another. This is the kind of map I actually want, but this is a horseshit made one. Hey, now this is back. Okay. Or I made this kind of map, orienteering map. However, this is self-made, so it's not lining up anywhere. The export from this map making thing, I couldn't do the entire thing. So this was just to see how it might have become. Where is terrain? There is terrain. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, this takes a long time